श्री अकाल भाईजान।
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen? You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Who disturbs us? They stung at me. They wanted to prune my bowels. I was defending myself.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard. Spreading weeds, nightmares. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers! Oh, fair. What's fair? What separates the judges from the beasts? And you return deaf to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots, kill the rot!
You're gonna regret this.
Oh!
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not.
Yesterday I received
Suffering.
Closer, we twine. You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me? A voice? What did it say?
It said I had returned here. It was nothing unkind.
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the Ardra spoke to him.
This is spiritual experience.
Not like this. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift. True, like getting to Paradise.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
There it is.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Eora, you know. Oi, I told you. I'm defending myself.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Empress sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumours about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
चलो तुमको लेकर चले
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
Final warning, Kai. One more. Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial envoy. And he's late. Huh. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
You want to try some that
What?
Nice.
Forgive me, envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Uh-oh. Get ready to be disappointed.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? Out here, people are more likely to think I'm trying to rob you. We don't see many lordly types.
Kai, before you go, make sure he comes back alive, or the steel garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
इसका हेड किसको चाहिए before I head out. Looks good.
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Restless, affable. To the living lands and search of peace, he was occupied. True. Migration outside. Fire and ice.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air. Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Why doesn't the claviger put a stop to it?
What do you think, dimwit? He's nice and cozy in the ambassador's pocket. That's enough for now. You gotta listen.
Where's my mark?
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't try.
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here. How hard could it be to find a watcher? I was afraid you'd say that. I need to speak to one, fast. I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do? Why do they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out? No one. Trust me, I've tried. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
What harm if it's a Noir?
Welcome to Dawnshore, Traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. If you're looking for a weapon or a shield, talk to Valter over there. Just don't expect much.
Farewell.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Valter is here. I don't know what Dagerda told you, but I stake my reputation on every item, and that does still mean something.
I'm in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so, actually. There are some Pargrunan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Strangle.
Big fan भाई मैं भी big fan तुम्हारा यार. Sync on ही कर लेते हैं यार.
The Pargrunan are said to have left behind many treasures.
Very good. I will remember. You will be just like
First get on leaves, these letters won't turn up.
Set up party camp. Special attack. Okay. Nocturnal attacks. Bird dodge. बारिश आ रही है क्या यार? अभी इतनी गर्मी नहीं हो रही है. Reviving game system. Bleed. Damage time. स्टेमिना चाहिए मुझे पहले। Abilities. Iron. Like the dragon.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy. You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
Yes, that's
No need to be humble.
Only is okay.
We're traveling together, we might as well get acquainted. So what's your story? Who are you that the Emperor sent you all the way out here? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
Yes.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. Don't get me wrong, we have had a welcome reprieve from the usual muggings and murders since your country folk started arriving en masse. But I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again. even if it's just for a while. We should be safe enough, but I'll take watch, just in case. After you.
Iron junk. Paraffin ladder.
Your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is.
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what'll you adherents do then?
Tire alongside it. You fall, we fall. It's that sort of thing.
If the stone wall up the road didn't last, your pointy sticks don't stand a chance. And neither do we.
Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Stranger route is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, Birth, eat my soul. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal. They said the Emperor sent one of his best and brightest, and Aethys knows we need the help.
Your reputation precedes you.
I hope your voyage here was smooth as good butter. I know maybe too much about rough seas, what with serving in the galleys. Did you deserve it? Kidding, kidding. Sorry to hear, envoy. The living lands is dangerous. We should be sticking together. Can't imagine what might have possessed them to do that. I hope it isn't the damn soul plague. I haven't seen anything like that before. It seems to change people. Animals. Feels sometimes like the plague is alive somehow. Sorry for the glib tongue. I've tried to be more proper before. Didn't work. I'm no good at niceties, including abiding by most rules. The law and I aren't exactly the best of friends, no. Although, I think that's Adia's problem. I was mostly just stealing food. If you're born to the wrong social class, Adia makes climbing the ranks rather difficult. Anyway, that's all in the past. Well, I spent 6 years then, a year ago, and a deer and a fish. You can guess which I chose. Oh, you're a funny one, envoy. Free. Am I? All in all, it's a pretty sweet deal. 3 square meals, bed of my own, maybe even a chance to retire as a clerk.
Not bad. Fuck off.
Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies.
Incoming Zaros. Here we go.
Those Arabs must have been scavenging supplies too.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
There's something on the upper floor. You might be able to reach it from outside. You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp.
कैंप लगाना पड़ेगा।
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there.
mine. Coming from your right. Next one's mine.
अरे सांसें फूल जाती है करने गए
Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place. Careful. Looks like spiders nearby.
मार इसको मार
Let's see what you got.
क्या करूं
Within raw. Nice. Then roll! Take your best shot.
I don't know about that.
Come and get me! Next one's mine. Then roll!
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Ah, it didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Charge dash forward to smash into anything. Yeah, ये करना चाहिए था.
Then roll!
I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear's chomping on.
Then roll! Nice shot!
That's a bad way to go.
Let's see what...
बहुत चलते इसके भाई बहुत चलते.
Hey! Over here!
Sorry. You usually venture out. Something here feels off.
The scourge invades. Claw it out.
That's one for us.
It breathes. It is close.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after. You're mine.
You'll seek.
क्या कर रही है You'll seek. मेरी गाड़ी में मारना इसको मार के लोगे 8 सेकंड
Seek.
Monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear?
Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Don't thank the gods, thank me. Yes.
I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Oh, Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
Someone...
Resourceful and polite. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? Oh, did he now?
A little faster, and we might have been able to save Clavenger Aemon, too. Happy to have been of service, nevertheless.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Clavenger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late. Not before I've had the chance to tidy up some unfinished business. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? Well, that's encouraging.
the Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
What if that gave the solution? Yeah, that's okay.
You suspect a connection. Interesting. Audra is said to be filled with essence, soul stuff. Maybe the essence will respond to a godlike's touch. Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We awake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. A colony of insects, the many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam, taking and giving in equal measure. We are the ache in the land, the roots that run deep. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured, but you too are alone in your strangeness.
I don't have time for this.
Godlike. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear, poor us, poor you.
गरीब किसको बोल रही बे? वो बेर किल द ग्रेव क्या
Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? A cold mercy, a lonely struggle, or a lonelier death.
नेशनल ज्योग्राफी वाले यही तो
Better
करते
to
हैं.
bend the bars of the cage, bend them and break them, then turn them on the captor. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
It depends on.
We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain? Decide, do you wish this power or not?
मेरे को लग रहा है कि अपग्रेड दे रहा है. Okay.
A favor for a favor then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
गार्ड ले रहा है. हो भी सकता है. Godlike ability, deep touch. Active. Heals and rewards for the deals damage over time.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail. You must be sensitive to the spirit world. Some are gifted, or cursed, with such talents. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security, sees enemies lurking around every corner. Perhaps, but danger takes many forms, some more subtle than others. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs, a mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
Understood.
We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this. Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she? You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard God Knights have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did seem the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
जा रहा है क्या? इससे ना जाओ। Unbending defense.
Old fella who used to live here ended up in one of those shanties by the dock. Now I see why.
Just like the good old days.
In Rawattai, you don't abandon good supplies. I wonder what happened here. That looks valuable. Want to do the honors and open it?
Grenade! And damage reduction -2 -50 essence क्या है reduction सही है
Ready, aim. The Living Lands is scattered with old Parkrunan ruins like this. Good builders and explorers. Now, the last of them live in an old keep in Galawain's tusks. The Silence never taken kindly to settlers.
And raw! Another down.
You take that.
On your right.
अच्छा breaking down your aggressive usually
Someone there? Hold it, you! Get out! Don't! You're gonna nice! Right flank! Armor's too weak here.
इसको यार क्या
Thanks, soldier.
साला लेवल से ऊपर है शायद वो 3 डंडे दिखा रहा था वो ना साला
Despite the name, the Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life, but it breeds resourcefulness.
Show me what you got! Coming from your right!
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Envoy! Kitty.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here? A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse, You died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. As many as the beetles and worms in the soil. But we do not want that. We could send you back. Just this once. We are bound. We are leaf and root. We are stream and sea. Help us. We sense the rot and we fear it. We fear how it seeps into us, into our memories. You must find us, free us from our prison. Like a scent in the wind, yes. We will show you, but first, we will free you.
Whoever you are.
You are ours. We tend to the sprout on the bough. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
जिसने मुझे दी मारा उसकी
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You're alive, somehow. That's what counts.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. That's what everyone in Paradise is asking. The streets have been less murderous since your ambassador and his guards took up residence. But your assassination is bound to upset that uneasy peace.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
I'm God.
You say that like it's a good thing, but the mortal soul is not adept at coping with trauma.
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Anything he should avoid? Strenuous exercise, hard drink, strong sveff.
Look for patterns. If your friend has any troubling signs, be attentive to what triggers them. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. I don't blame you for your misgivings, but Runid is the real thing. Go and see for yourself. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. I hope you aren't thinking of confronting your killer. Not that it's any of my business. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. Then we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Hey, I had a dream about you.
Envoy, could I speak with you for a moment?
Wish that sawbones would hurry up. I gotta...
You died. But you're here. Gods, am I glad to see you.
Envoy, is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviona's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Your fealty to our homeland conquers death itself. What an inspiration. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Did the Emperor send you with anything for me? Your writ of commission, perhaps? Executed faithfully, Envoy. Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think no sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. That you are. And not just on account of your... This embassy has no shortage of political foes. But the Dream Scourge... You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't... No doubt some superstitious peasant toiling in the fields. The Living Lands has plenty of both. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final...
All the more reason to strike first, or so the thinking goes.
Whatever their reason, we have to retaliate for the good. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the... But defend it, we must. For the sake of every... Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisian rebels must face justice.
You sound like a Rauataian admiral.
I have no taste for it. But our Inquisitor has other ideas. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the Living Lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses. Let's make sure to give her some...
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of Kith aren't exactly thrilled to see so many adherents.
New weeds, a new beast in the tall grass. Predator or mate?
As you've seen firsthand. You could use some local help, especially if we really are after Paradisans.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. An unusual course of treatment. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise.
Tracking down mysterious assassins with a godlike who returned from death? Oh, can't say I'm prepared, but I'm ready. How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all.
I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a god... You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but... Is that the lady who brought you back Tej, the ambassador's secretary? He told me you got sniped the second you walked through the... I couldn't believe it. I mean, talk about getting on... Anyway, don't worry about me. The Sawbones is going to escort me to the clinic any minute. And I'm not until I get help from my brother.
If Adir's medics are anything like Rauatai's, we'll hear your screams from 3 blocks.
Oh, good. That'll be a lot of fun for everyone. My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring it. The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so we're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. I fear for their lives, Envoy. We don't make it to the High Crown Court much. Something about dirt on the throne room. Right. We mostly operate out of the Cartographers Guild. At least it's cozier than the soap, and they let me copy their maps. God, they descend. You'll know we. Especially my brother. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out.
Envoy, got a situation over here.
Oh, good. For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
I'm glad. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like... I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. Find anything? I knew you were hiding something. You'd better have an ironclad explanation for this.
I don't know anything. Someone's trying...
Thanks for the help, Envoy. I think...
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make sure that wouldn't be found.
close. But what's the point? It's useless without that Adra. Oh, don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see. Of course. Just making small talk. Not trying to offend your adherents. My apologies. I am an alchemist. Oh, not to poison, more to ease. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but... Oh, just a bit of luminous Adra. Rather valuable, but you may have noticed, or perhaps not, since no doubt you've been busy, that no one knows how best to describe it, but we can all see. As you no doubt know, luminous Adra is a more powerful form of the Adra we see out there from time to time. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath. And it is my friend. No. I'd be